Hi, this is my review of episode one of the Netflix series called Angela. So, first of all, I have to say this was a very entertaining pilot slash first episode. I enjoyed it very much. I'm right away going to tell you I would rate it an 8.5 out of 10. One of the best pilot slash first episodes of a series that I've seen all year, all of 2025. And if you're just looking right away to know, is this going to be worth your time? I would say, based on episode one, it's definitely worth checking out. I don't like to get into any plot details with my reviews or any spoilers at all. I never even watch trailers. So the only thing I did is I watched a little summary uh, of the series that you get when you click on the show on Netflix. That's all that I watched. That's all that I read. I didn't watch any trailers. I didn't read anything about it. I just went in completely cold. That's how I like to watch series, and that's also how I like to keep my reviews. Very minimal plot details. I just want to give you a general idea of what type of series it is. Is it entertaining? Is it worth checking out? Is it a thriller? Is it adventure? Is it a comedy? So this would fall into the category of a thriller slash mystery, and it hooks you in very quickly. It catches your attention very quickly, and then it keeps your attention throughout the episode. I was never bored. It always kept me guessing, kept me engaged. And like I said, I would rate it an 8.5 out of 10. As far as the acting goes, I watched it in English. The original show, I think, is in Spanish, so the language is dubbed. The voice acting is dubbed. So I watched it English dub. So how was the voice acting? The voice acting, I would give it 8 out of 10. It wasn't it wasn't amazing, but it was definitely above average to very good is what I would give the voice acting. Now, the other aspect I like to talk about is the soundtrack because soundtrack is very big for me. I would say the soundtrack so far is a 6.5 out of 10. Above average, but it doesn't stand out. It's not memorable. It's not something where I'm gonna go look for the soundtrack to listen to it. It's not nothing like that so far, but it's not bad or anything. It doesn't hurt the show. So that's why I give it an above average 6.5 out of 10. So like I said, this is a thriller slash mystery. So if that's your type of content that you like, thrillers and mysteries, then this is definitely worth checking out. One thing I want to say is that it is very uncomfortable to watch at times because this show deals with themes of domestic violence. So it's very uncomfortable to watch this woman on the show getting mistreated and getting abused. It's very uncomfortable to watch. So if you are triggered with that sort of thing, then maybe this is not the show for you based on episode one because there's a lot of moments and a lot of depiction of domestic violence and of a woman being abused and being mistreated, which is very hard to watch. So just keep that in mind going in. But outside of that, if that's something you can handle and doesn't really trigger you too much or bring up, bad aspects of your own personal life, then I would say this is definitely a thriller slash mystery worth checking out on Netflix. So yeah, again, I don't want to get into any story details. I would recommend that you don't even watch the trailer for the show. Don't spoil anything for yourself. Just read the little summary that you get for a show when you click on it on Netflix, and then based on that, just go in cold. So that's my review of the Netflix series Angela episode 1. I'm definitely going to keep watching this. And again, I rated 8.5 out of 10. Again, that's my review of Angela on Netflix episode 1. If you found this review interesting or helpful, please like the video and also subscribe to the channel. And please also leave a comment letting me know what you thought of this first episode of the series. I'm very curious to know what other people think of this pilot slash first episode of Angela on Netflix. Thank you and take care.